Okay, what is up everybody, we're back again with another video, and today I am going to show you guys how to hunt red deer on Hirschfelden. We are not going to be doing the most typical way of hunting them, just because I feel like the water areas are just way too brushy and just way too dense. But I am going to be showing you guys feeding locations, because they are all in areas like this that are beautifully open. And in most cases I have found a ton of red deer. And apparently that bison has 50 health, but okay. So this is also a spot for bison, but on multiplayer servers, from my search, I have found a ton of red deer feeding at around this area here. I'm going to be showing you guys it in just a second on the map, but I was curious if this was on my map too. So we just started going from this outpost, going down here, and just having a look if we could find any feeding locations around here. They will drink around this lake. I haven't been here at a drinking location just because I don't really like this lake, but I do want to see if around this area or this area I have a feeding spot for red deer, because currently all I can find is bison and roe deer. But I'm gonna search around here. I know on multiplayer maps I have certainly seen a ton of red deer feeding around here. Just if you don't know what the times are, they do feed between around 12:30 to about not 12:30, 1 to 1:30ish. They start their time about somewhere in that time zone, and they end at about 5 or 5:30 in the evening. So you do have about 4.5 hours depending on the zone, which is kind of nice, and that is usually a time where there's not a lot of animals going around, so it is pretty nice. So once you finish like your whitetail hunting, your lion hunting on any of the other maps, you can hop on here and you actually have another 2 hours of hunting red deer feeding before you can go back on those other maps and hunt like black-tailed deer. So it is quite a good time waster, and saves you from actually having to spend the cash on changing the time on your reserve. But on my map, this is not, I don't have any feeding locations here. I do certainly know that there are feeding locations on multiplayer servers. My maps are just, I seem to not have the best of luck with hunting animals at like the most common locations. I always seem to have a bit more of the abstract locations, but further ado, they will drink down here at this lake. I don't think I'll have zones here because I don't find any feeding around here, but this over here would be the first zone, and the lake here, I would imagine they'd being around back here. I've had an online zone where they were back there, where that road you're standing right now. So just look at this area, but this lake is pretty low, so you can actually find them anywhere around the lake if you do get lucky. Then from here on out, you will find some zones down in this area and feeding up here. I wouldn't recommend it, but as a last opportunity, if you can't find anything anywhere else, I would highly recommend you go here. This area over here, all of this is amazing as well. Just follow this lake and you will find a ton of drinking red deer if you do want to go at the drinking time. If they're feeding, they are more up here, but they are super easy to spot because the forest is just really not dense. It looks like this basically the entire way. It all looks like this, so you have great visibility. Then next spot is up here around this small little lake, right at Jonsdorf and Ritterstein. So I would recommend you go to this outpost over here and then just kind of travel over here and place a tent down here, as the drinking zones are down here and down here. They can be a little bit tough to spot, but I would recommend going in the morning, as that is when I seem to be finding them better. So the drinking time is actually from 5 to 9 or 5:30 to 9:30. The same thing is in the afternoon, from 5 to 9:30 or 5:30 to 9:30. The times do depend a little bit. This lake over here, I have had some luck with it. Just once again, my map doesn't have any zones. This lake down here, down at Bondorf, you can definitely find red deer here. This is like an amazing spot to find them down at this lake. But the best spot I have found, as you guys can see by the hunting pressure as well, is right over here. You will just find a ton of red deer feeding here and drinking down here. I am gonna show some clips at the end of this video of me finding an albino and a mythical down here, but without further ado, let's actually go down there and see if we can find anything cool, because this zone is just amazing. I was on a multiplayer map yesterday, and there were 5 feeding zones in that one area. It was amazing. Like, there were just a ton of red deer. Those herds were all like 20 plus. It was like between like 20 to like 30 red deer standing in each one of those zones, and there were 5 of them. So if you don't find anything on your map, you are super unlucky, because I have found a ton, and I mean a ton of red deer right at that spot. And yes, Hirschfelden is still broken with all of these tracks and paths in the air, but they are kind of cool. I kind of walked along one yesterday, and it was kind of fun walking around, seeing the map from the top. Unlocked a few zones actually, not gonna lie, but it was weird seeing like there were animals on there. Like, I saw a roe deer like almost at the end of one of those tracks, and it was just something so bizarre. I had never seen it, and of course I shot it, but it fell off the cliff, so I didn't bother picking it up because it landed somewhere in a pond underneath. But the craziest thing still with this is like there's like these intricate caves going down very far down into Hirschfelden. But let's not get off track. We are trying to show you guys how to hunt red deer, and I am hoping that they're gonna come in here, because red deer do love to take their time when coming to zones. Like, they'll sometimes take like 20-30 in-game minutes just to get to their zone. But if you want to use this as reference for where to go to look out, I would recommend just going right over here. There's like this tree at this little rock here, and either standing on top of this rock or going down below on the thing. But look, there is already a herd of not whitetail, of red deer just standing right back there, and you could, it's not too many, but it is a decent number. And of course some of them are still in the brush back there. That is going to be zone number 1. Oh, just be careful not to run off that edge. Another zone is usually around back here. Right now all I can see though is a level 3 fox, but they will stand in this general area. I think I even have the zone on my map. Yeah, see, I have a zone right down there where they should be feeding. I don't know, it might be obstructed, they might be behind those trees over there right now, but you will generally find one just somewhere around there. Then the next and last one is either right over there or right back there. We are going to go down here just so that I can show you how to actually walk down here too. Just kind of walk down and always aim a little bit back, but you should not get any damage falling down. Luckily we survived that, because I didn't go down a little bit aggressively. But either way, this is also a great spot for bison. So bison will actually also be resting right in this area, and occasionally I have found them also laying back there with foxes apparently. Did not know I had a fox zone back there, but see, you just gotta go explore your maps a bit. But what I was also gonna say is that I had spent, as you guys can see by the hunting pressure, quite a bit of time this morning hunting around here and getting all the males, so all the stags. I don't know if I'm gonna have too many stags around here then right now, just because I killed I think most of them this morning and last night. So I don't think they have respawned yet, just because I haven't really been playing all day and I haven't cleared up all the zones. But the next zone that I wanted to show you guys, I actually can't see it yet where they are. So they're either going to be down there, over here at this kind of tree gathering of like 5 trees, or right up there along that edge over there. You will actually find quite a decent number of red deer laying there usually, but I don't think they're there right now because of all the hunting pressure. So I think I switched or deleted the zone, so they're going to be laying somewhere else, but they shouldn't be far. But that is the zone that this is like the money spot. Like, I found a mythical and an albino here within like 20 or 30 minutes of going around here yesterday. So now the final spot, if you actually like this kind of scrub area, or not like but don't mind it, I would recommend you travel up here to this outpost. It is the Ritterstein Lake outpost, and just kind of walk along this area here, and you will find red deer drinking here. I personally am not a big fan, and I haven't done it on my own map, but I have done it on friends maps and run along this lake over here to find them. Not my favorite spot, but I hope you guys liked that guide of how to hunt red deer on Hirschfelden. If you did enjoy the video, please like it down below, comment down below if you found anything cool. Make sure to check out the Discord down below, and just show me what you guys got on Hirschfelden or any other cool animals, or write down there what else you want to see. And of course, enjoy your day. Have a good day. Bye bye and peace.